Hello, thank you so much for joining me, and today we're going to be doing crafts with mudlarking finds. Okay, and finally we have reached the last in the Halloween crafts. Okay, this is craft number 5. Okay, and what it is I have bought this box, right? I bought it and I thought, oh, I can definitely turn this into something. I've looked at it and I think, you know, the outside is covered in metal with the wood showing through, but it's pinned on. So, you know what? It looks okay. It looks okay. I could always put something in the middle here, maybe. But to be honest, I think the rest of it looks okay. It looks all right like that with the metal on it. So I'm probably going to leave it, but I might just put something Halloweeny in that bit. But my idea is not to have it as a chest, because that's pretty boring, really. You know, you can't really put shelves in it because the lid falls back. And all you could do is maybe display something in it. So no, I thought no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have it like that. Sorry, here we go. Here's another big project. Let me just adjust this camera so that we can maybe see this a little bit easier, because it is a very big craft. I actually can't. I can't. There's nowhere I can put this camera view. Really, I can stand this up so you'll be able to see it. I just can't do it. There's too much on the desk and there's too much everywhere else. So I'm afraid you're just going to have to view it lying down, and then I'll bring it up to the front camera. I think that's the best I can do here. Right, okay, so my idea is that we have it that way, okay? I will put something in the middle. Not sure yet, but what I've also got to think about is when this door opens, it will be front heavy, okay? Because this bit is really quite big. So I want it on legs. But because that lip here isn't very wide, I can't do bottle stoppers. Can't do vulcanite bottle stoppers like I would normally do, because it's just too wide for it. So I have got some metal legs. So the idea is not to put all 4 on the base, because I'm going to need something to support this door as it opens, and I've only got 4 of these, so I'm going to have to put 2 on the front and 2 on the back. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it. I'm going to glue it, and I'm going to see if it works, okay, before we go any further. Just so as I know if I've got to think of something else to do, that's all. Okay, so on the base here, what we're going to do is I'm not going to screw them. There's absolutely no way that I can screw into that metal bit there with these little tiny, I mean, they're so tiny, really tiny screws. There's zero chance. Right, so I'm going to do my usual thing. Once I've picked up those screws, my usual thing is I'm going to glue them, so it needs to go on like that. Can you see? So it's that leg, just like that, with the bend forward. Okay, right, so let's get my Super Woofer E6000. Okay, 2 legs there. So we've got 4 legs on there now, so let me... Right, that stands up okay. Got 4 legs on. I've raised it up so that we can open the door. Okay. Right, so when the door is open, I just need to make sure it's going to stay open. And it will do because it's got legs on there and it's got legs on this heavy door. Well, which was the lid, but it's now the door. If I didn't have to put the legs on there, that would just topple it over. Okay, so let's try and work with this down, shall we? Right, we've got the legs on. I know that works, so that's fine. Right, should we do something here? What should we do here? Or should we leave that till the end? Might leave that to the end, actually. Let me have a think about that. Right, and also I want to make shelves inside, so I bought some balsa wood. It was a few quid. It wasn't much. A few quid. And what I did was I've already done it, but I'll show you what I did. Okay, I cut two pieces, and then I cut it in half again. So that's 1, 2. Cut it in half again. Cut it like that, and 1. I cut it in half, and I glued them together. Okay, I glued them together to make the shelves that are going to go in here. And I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cover the back first, and then I'm going to cover the shelves separately. So, right, okay, right, I'm going to get some Decoupage glue and stick that in. The inside of this box is just painted black. There's, nothing else on it, which is perfect. I would have painted it black myself, just as a base coat. Okay, we've got enough glue on there. Let's just pop our Decoupage paper in there. Okay, we'll stick it down. I'll push it down with fingers, and then we'll get the glue on top to give it its glaze. I think I might cover the shelves in that as well, because I'm pretty sure I've got enough of that paper. Right, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give that dry with the heat gun, and then we'll come back to you, and I think we'll Decoupage the shelves before we put them in. Okay, that's more or less dry, apart from a few big blobs in the corners, but that doesn't matter. Right, okay, so let's close that up, because I've decided to Decoupage the shelves in something else, in a different one, just in case I want that paper elsewhere. Okay, so we've got our 2 shelves, 2 straight edges. The 2 straightest edges are there, and they will be the edges that go at the front. Okay, so I'm going to Decoupage them in this ghost Decoupage paper. So let me just cut it to basic size. 2 ghosty bits of paper cut out. Let's get gluing. That's the edge I want the fold of the paper on, because that is the front straight edge. Right, okay, we've got our glue on there. I'm going to dry that with the heat gun, because I can't put it down until I have done, and then I'll come straight back to you. Okay, that's 2 shelves covered with the Decoupage paper. There you go, little ghosty one around the front and underneath. Okay, so we've got 2 of those. We've got the paper in there, the web paper. Right, let me think how I'm gonna. Right, I need to make sure that my big bottles are gonna fit on a shelf, aren't I? Right, let's have the big bottles in the middle. So we've got that. We're obviously going to decorate it, but just for size now, I just need to see. Right, I'm going to do something with that one. Definitely doing something with that one, because I like the shape of it. That one, okay. Okay, I've got lots of little ones. Little ones not quite so important. But tell you what, there's 3 different sizes there. So let's work out where should we put the pump. I think that one can go there. So I'm going to need. So yeah, don't just put your shelves in any old place, okay? Try and figure out where you're going to put your shelves so that your bottles actually fit that you're going to be working with. So that will fit on there, or it will fit on there. Okay, and I need to know that the tallest of the small bottles will fit up there. Put them by my shelf. Okay. So that one can go there. And at least know, will that one fit there as well? Okay, right, I've got the option. So this can go on either that shelf. Can it go on that one? No, it won't go on the top one. So this can either go on that shelf and vice versa with those. And the little bottles can stay up there if I'm going to put the little bottles on. Right, so I think I'm going to put those there. I'm going to use both glues, obviously, like I do. Oh my gosh, I can't get it out now. Right, okay. So I'm going to put a few little bits of this glue on, just a few little blobs. It's going to stick. Sorry, that's the old bit of glue still, oops, creeping its way to the front. Just a few little blobs, that's all. Okay, a few little blobs of that. And then so we can stick it in now. Right, let's see what happens with that. That's definitely the front. I'm putting it in correctly. That's where I want it to be. Okay. I can add extra hot glue underneath that shelf should I need to, which I think I probably do, because I probably wiped half the glue off down the sides as I was putting it in. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that shelf being there. Okay, let's do this one. Right, okay. The shelves are in place. Just going to give them a moment to set, and then I'm going to think about decorating the stuff to go on the shelves. Okay, glued the two shelves in. What I did do with the glue gun is just, can you see where it's shiny at the back there? I've just glued right across the back with the hot glue on both shelves, just to, you know, make it sturdy now while we're working with it and while that other E6000 dries. Okay, so we've got two shelves in there. Right, what I want to do now is I was also given some of these, and you know, I think it might have been Charlotte that gave me them. I can't quite remember, sorry. You know, I do get lots of things. A little handle, and I thought, you know what, we could stick it on there, and I absolutely hate drilling, but I'm going to give it a try. Okay, I've drilled a hole now in here. There you go. Is a hole that is bigger than the drill bit, but I needed it bigger because I had to get this whopper through. Okay, so hopefully it should fit now. It's just a two-piece thing like that. Okay, drop what's it? Drop handle. I just thought it'd look nice, that's all. Right, okay, we've got that on there, like so. Right, there we have it. That is better. Need to find the lid to my glue. There it is. Okay, sorry. Right, lid to my glue. Okay. Right, there we have it. That's better. That's not going to move anywhere. It's glued, top and bottom. There's the dropper thing that was facing the wrong way. It was that way, wasn't there? Okay. Right, so there we are. We've got that on there. I think just adds a little bit of something to it. You know what, while we're on here, let's do something on the front of that there. Right, I know this is nice, this metal bit is nice, but I just wanna cover it over a little bit with something maybe. Right, tell you what, I'm gonna cut this. Okay. Right, I think I'm gonna leave that black. No, not going to leave that black. Yeah, I'm gonna put some of this on it, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna glue this on it. Okay, let's just pop this massive box to one side. In a second. Oh gosh. Right, okay. I'm just gonna cover this piece of card. Oh, that piece of card. Sorry, make sure I cover the right piece of card. Just gonna cover this piece of card in this. Right, so let me get some more glue. Okay, so for now, we'll just do that side and I'll just pop it onto there. Okay, just plonk it on there because I want to wrap it round it. Okay, plonk it on there, cut it out. Honestly, I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just truly just making it up as I go along with all the bits that I've got. And what I'm doing is I'm just folding it over, okay, just gluing along the edges just to make it a bit neater because I'm just going to glue this on top of the other one, on top of the box. I'm going to have to think of something to put on it as well. I'm not quite sure. I've got some skulls, I think. Right, so there you go. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my usual glaze on the main side. Right, I'm just going to dry that and get back to you. Okay, I've done that now and I just want to glue it on there. Wherever I've put my glue. There it is, sorry. There we go, bit of everything there. Bit of all the glues. Right, okay, let's pop that on there. So we just want a little edge all the way round, okay? That's got both the glues on there, so that, with a bit of luck, will stick nicely on there. You can see that there. I need to put something on it, don't we? Right, let me have a look and think what we can put on the front of there. Right, I've gathered together a few bits and pieces. This is a bit, oh my gosh, this is a head scratcher. I've not even got to the inside yet. Hopefully Mick will be fast forwarding lots of little bits for you. Right, I've got a few selections of things here. I printed off loads of those stickers when I did the other craft, so I think I'm going to put one of those on. I'm going to decorate these little bits and pieces and stick those on the front as well. So let's get rid of the box just for now. Okay, and let's work on what we're going to be sticking on the front of it. Let me just pop it down because I am very quickly running out of room. Right, okay. So we've got, let me get a board to paint on. Got some spiders. Yeah, oh, you know what? Yeah, I think I might use those white spiders actually, those clear spiders, because it's going on the dark front. So yeah, I'm not going to paint those spiders for now. I might use those clear ones. Right, okay, that's one less job to do. Okay, that's okay. Might just age it a little bit. I did find another brush, but I haven't cleaned it yet and sorted it. So I'm just gonna make this look a little bit dirty, a little bit older. I'm just gonna rub it on. There we go, on the end. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Looks a little bit older, a little bit dirtier, which is what we want. So we've got the white spiders. I think we're going to go with those. I've got that broom, which I've just aged a little bit because I haven't had time to make another one from an old broom that I found. Right, usual with these, I'm going to just take these normal plastic skulls, just going to stick some paint on it and then I'm going to rub it off. Oops. Okay, they look a lot better like that. Okay, so we've got skull. Right, we've got some pumpkins, haven't we? Okay. Right, so for them, we obviously want the orange paint, which is the orange version of the grey paint that I always use, the chalky finish furniture paint. If I remember rightly, that's what Lexi got me last year, if I remember correctly. Don't always remember correctly, so please forgive me. Okay. I'll tell you again, this looks very, very bright on the camera. It's not as bright as the camera makes it out to be. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sticking black card behind these, just so that the mouths and the eyes have the black behind it once I've finished. I think that just needs one coat. Once I've finished painting them, okay, dried them. Just stick some black card behind it. I'm just going to dry it and then I'm going to age it just a little bit. So let me just dry those. Okay, these are dry now, just in with the heat gun. I've cut out 2 little pieces of black card to stick behind. So I can use that Decoupage glue to stick it on. Get a brush. I don't know if you can see that. I think that looks so much better just with that little bit of ink on it compared to that one there that doesn't have it. Can you see the difference? You just see how that one just looks so much better, and all I've done is just, I've done more on the stem to make it look like the stem stands out a bit. But I've just brushed the ink from the ink pad with that little brush on the edge, and I think it looks great. It looks so much better. Okay, right, let's do the other one. There we go, there's another one done. While we've got the ink out, we might as well. I know I could have painted it, but I just didn't, I don't know why. Just didn't fancy painting any spiders. Oh, I've broken another leg, right, forget it. Those legs are too fragile. We've got one full one if we need it. Right, okay. Okay, right, let's move all these bits and pieces to the side a little bit. And let's get our box. Right, okay, so I'm going to cut this sticker out. I'm going to stick it on the black card and then I'm going to put it on there. I should have done that before I brought the box up, but I totally forgot about it. Because this really is winging it. Not even got to the inside of the box yet. Okay. Beware the witching hour. So just let me clean my fingers. Right, okay, we've got that. I'm going to age it because my great big clod-upping fingers and thumbs have got it a bit mucky anyway. Right, so do the usual thing. Okay, well it looks better anyway, doesn't it? It looks better aged anyway, so I've done it a favour by having ink all over the fingers. Right, okay. Beware the witching hour. Yep, do we want it straight? Do we want it cockeyed? I think we want it. Sorry, let me just tip this up 1 second so that I can look at it. I'll try and do it towards you. Do you want it straight? Do you want it cockeyed? I want it cockeyed. Of course I want it cockeyed. Yeah, I want it cockeyed. So let's do that. A bit cockeyed. Right, let's just place these things on here. I'm aware that I have taken quite a bit of time doing this. So we've got pumpkins. What we've got? I've got one spider there. We've got our white spiders somewhere. There we go. White spider too. Yep, I quite like that actually. It's worked out quite nicely. Right, let's just bob a few bits on here and see. Definitely want that there. Maybe that skull. Sorry, if I do it this side, you can see maybe the skull is sitting on top there like so. White spider there. Like so. Okay. Want the skull on the top, don't we? So just make sure nothing's going to slip. Okay, so far that's our box coming along. I want the skull to sit on there like so. Oops. Strands everywhere. Okay, he's there looking out over everybody. Okay, beware the witching hour is the front of that box. Not that you'd see that front anyway, because it's more than likely it's going to be open, isn't it? Like so. Oh, broke a leg off. Oh no, I haven't. Sorry, it's not. Okay, oh yes I have. I broke a leg off through being clumsy. Okay, let's glue that bad boy back on. To make up for my clumsiness, okay? That's like that. Dry on there. Right, okay, gosh, finally we're on to the inside of this box. Okay, so let's put this to one side and let's concentrate now on what's going to go inside it. Right, I've just created a huge mess, to be fair. Okay, right. I've lost some stickers. I don't know what I've done with them at all. Completely misplaced them. So they're gone, right? So I've got to forget that. Because there was just a certain idea I wanted. Right, what stickers are these? Okay, right, we've only got little tiny bottles, so apart from that one, that was quite a big one, isn't it? So, tell you what, right, let's start with a bottle. Let's just get cracking. Oh, I like that. Death potion, okay. Death potion, it's too big, so I'm going to chop it down and chop the white border off, because you all know I hate the white border on stickers. I think it just ruins it. I'm not going to go absolutely crazy decorating all this stuff, because otherwise we're going to be here till next Halloween. And I just feel like this has taken forever and I don't feel like I've got anywhere. Okay, right, so let's start with our sticker, which was Death Potion, sorry. Death Potion, I'm going to stick it on this little amber bottle. And this is the bottle that Dave from Moonraker Mudlarks gave me when we were on the Thames, because he knows my love of little amber bottles. Okay, so let's start with stick it on there. Oops, sorry. For some reason it twists round when I start to put the sticker on it. Okay, there we go. Very simple. Pop that on there. Right, we need something round its neck. Right, I have these little bottles with the corks in. Obviously, I bought them, I've not found them. That would be super. They do remind me, actually, of the little bottles that Northern Mudlarks make, actually, as it happens. Right, so I want to tie that on there. I want that bottle on there. What have we got? Ooh, wire. I did have some wire that I found, but you know what? Don't know where I put it. It's in one of those safe places. I'm not quite sure where that is. Doesn't matter, we can use this wire. Whichever end, I don't know. Got two ends now. Right, okay, let's just cut that wire. Just gonna wrap it round it. Like so. Give it a twist. Okay, that's all I've done. Wrapped it round, give it a twist. And I'm going to thread this bottle through. Like so. Like I said, this is just a simple, this isn't a bottle decorating craft. Okay, that's the first one done. Let's pop that to one side. Right. Oh, we've got a dome. Got a dome. Got a base for that dome. Right, what can we put in the, should we put a skull in the dome? 2 skulls maybe? Would that look okay? It would if it was glued in properly. Right, okay, right, and it got a dome. So in the dome, I'm going to put the skulls. I'm going to glue that first skull down on there. Don't forget these. It's not like the decorating that's the main thing. It's the whole thing, if you know what I mean. Because you know, if I do potion bottles, I do a lot more detail, don't I, when I'm just concentrating on doing potion bottles. Okay, we've got that skull. Now if that skull is facing a different direction, do you think? Should still fit. Okay, let's just make sure it fits. Oh yes, it does, it does. It fits perfectly in there. Okay. Right, we need to find a perfect sticker for that though, don't we? Nightshade, pumpkin, ale, no, spider. I think cut that off. Yeah, right, I'm going to glue that dome to that base with a little smidge at the back. Smidge of glue at the back. Just to hold it down. Right, there we go. I'm going to cut this sticker out. As you can see, my table is getting very, very messy with my creativity, let's say. That's not very straight. There we go. What do we want? I'm going to cut around it, okay? Right, okay, let's leave those to dry. That's all the bones painted in the sand colour. Now what we want to do with that is stick that little cog on. So we just need a bit of the glue gun for that. Just bob a bit of glue on there. Oops, bit of glue she says, so it all comes tumbling out. Of course it does. Right, let's put that to one side for a second. Let's get that little cog, little tiny cog, just painted it black. go. Like I say, it's not about decorating the bottles, so these are very simple ones. Just a bit of wire with a cog and a hand. I might just put a little bit of ink on that, just because, on the paint, black ink, just because, you know me, I don't like it to look too fresh. There you go, I'm whispering. There you go. So let's see if we can get you to see that little hand, little skeleton hand, and a cog, wire going around that bottle. That bottle's got its original cork in it, and its original contents that are still clinging to the side. I didn't bother washing the inside of it. There you go. There's a nice little bottle. That's 3 down. Okay, I'll do something with her in a minute. Those are still drying. Let's do, I'm going to do some little bottles, and I'm going to do 2 little bottles, and I want them both to be poison bottles. Okay, so I've got this sticker here. I just want the poison. Okay, oops, sorry. Just to say poison. I'm going to stick it on this little bottle here. Rub it with my finger. There you go, that's better. Makes it look old. Poison, there we go. I don't know why that's not quite sticking. Let me hold on to that. Okay, what can we stick on that? Poison, poison, poison. What have we got? Snake, too big. Might just wrap some wire around that. Just a basic wire wrap. Using the same wire on all of them, because then it just matches, just ties them all in, doesn't it? You don't have to think too hard about it. Oops. Right, there you go. Poison bottle, just a little bottle. Nothing super exciting about that one. And we've got another little, I'll tell you what we could put on that one. We could put a jawbone on it. Let's see, I've got a jawbone here. Why not, since we've got it? Don't know if you can see that jawbone. There. God, look, my fingers are a disgrace. Right, should we just put a jawbone on it? Why not? Why not? Let's just stick a bit of glue on there. There we go. Little jawbone on that poison. That is super. I like that. Might just colour that cork a little bit darker. I've got another one of these birds. Do you remember what we did last time? We covered it in the ink. So I think I'd like another one. I think we just took the birds to the ink pad, didn't we? We just had to put up with having our inky fingers. Right, okay, I'll carry on until I've covered all this in black. Okay, the bird is black, and I just give its eye a little bit of bright sort of pink colour there. The eye on the other side has completely disappeared. I probably bought it like that because it was from the antique shop. But okay, look at the state of it, getting muckier and muckier. Right, so we've got a bird, we've got a few bottles. Just while I had the paint for the bird, I just thought I'd put a bit of a bleeding mouth on that little dolly there. Might use it, might not do, but I'll put a bleeding little blood dripping face thing, whatever that is, whatever you want to call that. Right, okay. So we've got skulls, but right, we've got another bottle. Right, I want that one to be a poison one as well. I'm going to use just the word poison. I can use that bit another time. Just cut off the word poison. Right, okay. Go. Beware. And then we've got the poison poison. Beware. Poison. Right, where's my little... I've got rid of it. Let's get my brush to put the ink on with. Just make it a little bit bolder. Ooh, that makes a perfect stopper. A little light bulb. Little tiny light bulb. There you go. Stopper. Great. Great stuff. Okay. I might as well get the wire. Oh no, hang on. Let's see. I've got some ball chain. Let's see if we can put some of this ball chain around it. Just to do one thing a bit different. So. Okay. A little foot, little skeleton foot. Beware poison. Okay, with that light bulb stopper. Brilliant. Hope it fits on the shelf. Okay, so what we're up to. Right, another little bottle. That is a beautiful little bottle. That is a little beauty. I think I've had that a long time. Right, no, don't. Go like a nice shape. Let's stick it around the shape of the bottle. There we go. That's a nice little bottle. What should we put on that? What should we put on that? You know what? Should we try and make that go around it? Sorry. I like that. Just going to put a bit of glue on the back. Not that it's going to go anywhere, I don't think, but I'm just going to... Looks fab. I think I'm going to put some wire on it as well. Okay, sorry. Dragon's blood. Little decorated bottle there. How we doing? How we doing? Right, we've got a little ghost. We've got arms and legs we can just add. We've got a snake we can just add. Eyeballs. Oh, no, let's do this. Let's do this. Right. I was thinking I was going to do it as a pumpkin. Right. And I sort of am going to do it as a pumpkin. Right. Like a pumpkin potion bottle. I'm going to colour it like a pumpkin, but I'm going to put something in it. So put something sticking out of it so it's not a pumpkin, if you know what I mean. Let's not go down the pumpkin route. Okay, that's dry, and yes, it does look like a pumpkin. Just painted the legs black so that they sort of disappear. I know it looks like a pumpkin because the shape is like a pumpkin, but I'm not going to actually turn it into a pumpkin. I'm going to turn it into Skelly Grow Bone Regeneration. I'm just going to cut the border out there, stick it on the card, stick that on there, and then I'm going to stick skeleton bones sticking out the top there for the Skelly Grow. So it's a pumpkin that grows skeletons. Of course it is. Why not? Right, so I'm just going to cut that border off. Okay. Skelly Grow, Bone Regenerator. I'm going to stick that on there. I was going to put a light in it, but when you put a light in it, see, it looks okay there, it looks orange. You stick a light in that, and you can see that it needs about another 6 coats of paint. Oh, I don't know, actually it looks quite nice. Do you think I should still do that and then have the bones? No, you know what, no, it looks untidy. Don't like it, it looks very untidy. It would take a lot of coats of paint to get that a deep orange. Right, okay, an even orange. Right, so I'm just going to glue that on. Obviously a little bit skew width, that's how we like it. Okay, so far, Skelly Grow. Also, actually don't forget, I don't like it so bright. I will be toning that down. Sorry, I absolutely just keep taking it off and I can't help it. It's because I can't see it quite so well over there, so I take it off screen to look at it. Sorry about that. Okay, well, still looks really bright on there. Oh no, there we go. Doesn't look quite so bright now. Nice and aged there. That looks a lot better. That is looking a lot better. Right, we want to age our skeletons as well. Our little bones. You know what, I think I've been filming for about 3 hours. I feel like it's never coming to an end. Oh my goodness me, the things I do for you. This is the final Halloween craft, so I suppose it does deserve a little bit extra, doesn't it? There we go. Yeah, Mick did all these bones for me on his 3D printer. Just couldn't get them anywhere. So he very kindly made them for me. Tiny little hand. Oh, I think we might save a hand because I've got a coffin. I might save... Well, I'm going to save that grippy hand. Oops, sorry, I'm going to save that hand. It's a bit grippy for the coffin. Put that with it so I don't forget. Let's get rid of that. Down towards the bin. Right, okay, what's that? Glue off, don't know. Right, okay. Right, let's start gluing. Oh my god, my back. Let's start gluing some things on here. I'm just gluing these bones on here. I shall bring it up to show you in a minute though. Okay, nearly done, nearly done. Pelvis there, I think. I've got one little hand left. Oops. Right, okay. I've just realised something. I don't know how tall the shelf is. If I have to squash them down, I'll squash them down. Right, we'll do what we have to do, people. But there you are. Skelly Grow. That's a skeleton bone sticking out the top of that one. It's not a pumpkin, but it is. You know what I mean? Right, okay, we've got that. Okay, we have got a few other bits, but what we're going to do, we're going to put those other bits in when we've put these in. I want to see what space we're working with. So let's get the box. Right, okay. As you can thoroughly imagine, this did not fit on the shelf, but I loved it so much. I didn't want to take the bones out the top of it. I thought, you know what, that is brilliant. That's my best thing to go in it. So what I did was, there was no need to show you because I've done it before already in this. So what I did was I made another shelf on the other side and just popped another shelf in there so that can sit there like that. Okay, right, so panic over. I am going to glue these things in, by the way. So that is definitely going there. So I'm going to put blobs of glue on these feet here so that can go. Oops, quickly onto there like so. Okay, I'll probably add other things around it as well, but let's just get the basics in first. So there we go. In the door, we've got the bones thing. Right, okay. What should we do? Right, I painted the skull and just aged it a little bit with a bit of ink, like you do. That was one that Mick printed. I'm just gonna sort of put things in there. Oh, that's what I was going to make. I was just going to make a little something out of this. Just 1 second. I've just got a little tiny black frame, little canvas thing from the pound shop. So I'm going to say £1 or maybe 4 for £1. I don't know. Right, I'm just going to add that to the corner. That's just a little metal thing. Okay, you've seen them before. Just going to, a couple of little blobs. That's all it'll take. doll's eye. Hang on. I'm not going to use one of my good eyes. I've got a bag of new eyes. Here we go, bag of new eyes. Let's just make one of those. Let's just have a look. I'm just going to see if I can age one. What colour should we have? A greeny one. I wonder if we can age it. Right, okay, sorry about that. Right, I'm going to age that eye. God, I'm so sorry about this. It's just going on and on forever. What have we got? Right, brown. I don't know if these will colour this plastic. I'm not sure. Will it stain it, do you think? I'm just going to put it on and see if the thing dries it. I think I'll paint it and then sort of dab it off with my finger. Right, let's just paint it. Oh yes. Just sort of getting the paint off on my hand. Okay, so it's just took the whiteness off it. I'll tell you what, if I put it next to another one. Oh, there's a new one. And there's that one. Can you see how it just took the whiteness off it? Right, I've got some red to do the veins on the eyes. I don't know where my other red is. The usual one that I use, so I've got no choice. I'm going to just try and make it a little bit veiny, because don't forget this is a Halloween. It's a Halloween thing, isn't it? So, oh gosh. Right. Sorry, I didn't get my thing. Can you see that? That's the best I can do. Right, I'm just going to put that down 1 second. I'll show you what I've got. I've got a nose. So my idea is to sort of, right, let me just try that 1 second and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Right, let's just try it with the usual. So my idea is, I know it's a bit mad, right, stick the eyeball on there, then stick that where the socket is for that face piece. Like that. I know, I don't know. I love that. Right, I'm doing that. Doing it. Right, okay. So let's stick her in. God, I'm getting giddy now because I'm feeling it's near the end. Oh my God, this has gone on for a long time. Right, okay, let's stick that face bit in. Then let's get the good old eyeball. Stick it on that socket. Okay. I'm going to give that a bit of a spider web. I have to use it because I'm not doing any more Halloween crafts. Oh gosh, I'm never going to do this again. This 5 crafts thing was hard work. A lot of hard work. Right, we've got some cobweb. So let's use it. Okay, right. There we go. We're just sort of lining a few of these things up, not gluing them into position yet. So we've got the eyeball face, we've got the skull up there, we've got a dome of skulls. Okay, you know what? I might stick the bird on the dome of skulls. Why not? Let's go for it. Okay, of course, a bird on a dome of skulls. Why not? Right, okay. Oops, don't pull spider's web because it's attached. Okay. Sorry, just rearranging some web. Right, roughly, so that's, I might hang it on, no, hang it up there, maybe. Or just have it resting like that. Okay. Right, sorry. Right, here we go. Right, skull. So you can see the skull that I've put there. Sorry. I put the bird on the dome. Just because, really. Stuck that eyeball creation thing there. Right. Oh, you've seen me do one of these in 2 other crafts, I think, actually. So I didn't bother showing you doing this one. Just stuck that little hand in that open coffin. Like you do. So that might go there. We've got our bottles. Let's not forget those. So possibly that one there. That one there. Right. There. Maybe. Have we got anything? Oh, we've got that doll. Maybe she could sort of go there. Obviously, I'll glue her so you can see her. Death next to death potion, okay, and poison. Actually, that's good. And maybe a skull. A skull there. We've got this bottle here. One more little poison. Should we lump those two together? Have we got anything else to put up there? What can we put up there? We've got an arm. We've got two arms actually. So we've got an arm. We can pop on there maybe. Maybe stick an arm on there. I think, what's that face from? Don't know what that head's from. Ghost. Do we want a ghost? No, you know what? Don't need a ghost. Don't need a ghost, do we? Bit of cobweb. I think that and a bit of cobweb or something there. We'll do it right. I'm just going to glue all that in there like that. You don't need to see me do it. I'm just putting hot glue underneath all these things and then I'll come back to you. Okay, well, this is the only way I'm going to be able to show you this. It is gigantic. Okay, I didn't show you putting this cobweb stuff on because it was very sweary. Let me tell you, that stuff is horrific stuff. Okay, so gluing it on, oh my gosh, right, a few swear words spoken there. Okay, and there you have it. I've had to sort of change the angle of the camera and the desk a little bit just so that you can see it in all its glory. Okay, so there's the skull. We've got the hand. I will show you in more detail at the big camera. The bottle, the coffin with the hand poking out of it. The skull dome with the bird on top. It's just a shame you can't see that. Let me just see if I can get my camera light on it. 1 second. Ah, there we go. There we go. That is much better. Okay. We've got that bad boy there that didn't fit in with all the skeleton's bones sticking out. There you go. And at the bottom we've got the two little bottles of poison and a skull one and that face picture with the eyeball. But honestly, I couldn't film putting this stuff on because it was very, very sweary. Honestly, it was a lot of swear words were spoken trying to get that cobweb stuff to stick on. And the bottom we've got the poison, the death potion, the little skull, and the little girl who looks like she's taken the death potion. Okay, and I'll put a little arm down there as well. On there. The front of the box, you see a couple of little skulls there. The see-through spiders. Beware the witching hour skull there. Broomstick there, and that handle we put on as well. Right, so there you go. It's finished. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for persevering with this, the final of our Halloween craft. Oh my goodness me. It's video number 5 and it's the biggest. It's the biggest. I hope Mick has been able to chop it down to a bit more of a watchable sort of size. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to press the like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And we really appreciate it. It's free and it takes just 2 seconds to go and press subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Now I'm going to show you the finished thing on the big screen.